know, you get something in the mail and you're just so excited. This is one of those things. Just being ever so careful. It's like Christmas over here. Trusty knife aside for a minute. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, the box of The Gather by Ugmonk. Oh, that's right. I ordered 2. I forgot, but pleasant surprise since there's 2 in here. Get out of here, plastic. If you don't already know what The Gather is, this is a minimal desk organizer, but it's... Oh, my dog wants to play right now. Good old dog parenting. All right, back in, here we go. If you don't already know what The Gather is a minimal desk organizer, but it doesn't have to just be used with a desk. However, I bought it because my desk is a complete disaster, which is actually kind of a joke because I'm pretty OCD about my desk. However, I'm excited to have one thing that kind of holds all of the few things I keep on my desk. Satisfying sound. Let's cut through the red tape. It's not actually red, it's clear tape is all it is. Do you ever smell what's inside of a box? I don't either, but if you just said yes and you do, you're very weird. All right, removing box from cardboard. Ooh. I have to say, I've told, let's put this, no, let's put it over here. I have told Jeff, the founder of Ugmonk before, that his packaging feels a lot like Apple's packaging, and this is no different than his other products. Get out of here, plastic number 2. Gather, the minimal modular organizer that cuts through the clutter. And I just read that upside down, which is proof that this is already a great product. Love the minimal design of the box. Obviously, it feels really good. Very clean backside there. And it's just, it's a good rule for people in general, but also for packaging. Very minimal logo on the top of it. And this can slide out left or right, your pleasure. I'm gonna choose to go left on this one. Put this little sleeve aside over here. And the box color, I don't know if it's gonna come through on camera, but it's not black, it's not a charcoal, it's kind of a little tint of blue, if you will. And after pulling off the sleeve, there's actually an embossed Gather logo here. Very nice, good touch, Jeff. Just keep going, layers upon layers. And, ooh, that's fun. I was just trying to figure out what to do next as I was talking. Oh, there's also the embossed description of the product and then the Ugmonk logo here. But as I just found, so satisfying. A little tiny, I'm guessing, feels magnetic. Yeah, I think it's magnetic. Little cover here that seals Gather in. Open her up. Ooh, you don't even get to see anything yet when you first open it up. You have this really nice description of all of the products within Gather. Again, the name and the title, and then you can configure, expand, combine, and you get to see all of the products that came with it, along with product care, warranty, but just a really nice piece of paper here that identifies all the things, different than like your normal instruction booklet that's too long, you don't want to flip through it. Just one nice, hey, here's your stuff, here's how to use it, here's how to take care of it. Nice little touch from Jeff, and of course, extremely well designed, as everything he does. All right, so digging in. So this is the base, and I chose the walnut finish here. So this is the darker walnut finish. And at first feel of this thing, I have to say that I'm not sure what I was expecting when I knew that it was kind of made of wood, and I have other small wood products around the house, but it just feels really soft, really solid, just obviously feels really well made. And you can see there's the little places for magnets here, which we'll get to in a minute, of where other accessories mount to it. And then the slots on the top are where the other accessories kind of fit into place. Again, it's modular, so you can move it all around, but really love the finish of this. Looks really great, feels really great, even though I'm not gonna be holding it on my desk. Really nice. All right, next up, this is the coaster, which I'm extremely excited about, but also caveat, I know I'm a huge nerd if I care about a coaster, but I always have to put my mug of coffee, or now I use the Fellow Products glass cup, on a coaster on my desk, and it just, I don't know, it adds to the clutter of my desk. I wish it was all together, and when I saw that Jeff was putting a coaster on Gather, I was very excited. So this is gonna be fun to have this just kind of synced up. Ooh, strong enough magnets here to hold in the air. I can break it off if I shake it, but it's a pretty strong magnet there. Nicely done on the coaster, excited for that. All right, next up we have a large tray, which is great. I kind of wish Jeff would have told me what things on my desk I should put in these different trays because there are so many of them, but this is the large tray. Next up, this is the pencil or pen holder. I'm a little offended that it just says pencil holder as a non-pencil user. I'm only a pen user. I will only be using this for pens. And funny enough, I actually told Jeff this when he showed me the initial design because I was very lucky to see early designs of Gather, that there were 4 slots for pens, not pencils. I only have 4 pens in my current pen holder, which is just a jar. So that's really nice to have that. And then in here, I guess you could put other things, which I actually will probably use for like a dongle, if you will. One thing I didn't mention when I was just showing you the other piece of this is they all have these little metal legs on the bottom so that when you're putting it on the Gather tray, the base, that's how they kind of mount and stay pretty well held. So even holding it at a slight angle there, the legs are deep enough that they hold. Not that it's really gonna matter, but those little details just go a long way. This is the small tray, so similar in size about to the pencil holder. You can see that the pen holder, I can't even get my own joke right. The pen holder is a little bit taller than the small tray. You could use this, I'm guessing, for a lot of little accessories and things. Oh, my key. I could put my car key in here because I always have my car key on my desk. Didn't even need to look this one up. This is the phone holder, if you will, the iPhone holder for me. I'm an iPhone 10 user, so I'm excited for this guy. There is no charging port built into this, which I'm actually okay with because those things tend to change every couple years with your phone, so that would make this obsolete pretty quickly. And truthfully, I tend to charge my phone. I have a Studio Neat walnut charger from those guys. It's got a little cork built into it. I love that thing. I didn't plan on getting rid of that. I don't like having that thing on my desk. It actually sits in my kitchen in a little corner and it kind of blends in, which is nice. So I'm excited just to have a place to put my phone that I can set it here and just have it kind of out of the way and not just laying on the desk, and I don't need to charge it. So this is gonna work well for me. All right, we're almost out of goodies here. Just a couple things left. This is the, I hope you're getting that satisfying plastic sound there as I have the mic pretty close here. This is the Post-it tray, which I know not everybody has Post-its on their desk, but I am excited because I use one journal on my desk, which is the Panobook notebook. That's my most recent journal. I used to just use like a $2.99 journal from Target. But now I use the Panobook, also from the Studio Neat guys. I love that thing. But I have a Post-it pad on my desk as well. And I don't know, if I take a Post-it off, then I have just super OCD about trying to put it back on the top of the Post-it because I don't want it to actually be off. I just wanted to take it off to get another one, and I have all of them all over the place. This will at least keep that Post-it in one place. I don't think it's gonna solve that problem for me, but I'm excited that I have a place to put my Post-its going forward. And second to last, but not least in here, because there is one other small item, this is the Headphone Stand, which I actually wasn't too interested in when I saw that Jeff released Gather and was initially designing it. I didn't have headphones, I was just using Apple AirPods, but recently I bought some Bose Quiet, whatever they are, headphones. They're the ones that everyone has that says amazing, because they are amazing. And I've been currently putting them on the side of my desk. I just used a command hook and put them on the side of my desk. But now I have this and I can just use this and they'll look really nice. It's a well-designed thing. It'll actually attach via a magnet as well to the base, and I think this will be too heavy for me to hold. It's close. Again, this thing is very modular as it is described. And I said almost last but not least, I mean really that was the last piece of it, but Jeff also includes, and I know this seems really silly and probably not even worth mentioning, but these little plastic feet. And I don't know about you, but these things come in so handy when you have stuff that you put on your desk, especially if you keep your desk very clean. I'm just really glad that I didn't have to go and buy these, like take a whole trip to Staples or Office Depot just to buy these stupid things. Jeff sent some, so thank you, Jeff, for thinking of that. And that is pretty much the unboxing of Gather. I realize I've had my knife just out and dangerously available to stab somebody here. I'm just gonna put that way far out of the way. I will say one more thing. I'm gonna show a close-up of this, but just the interior of the Gather box is amazing. This foam is not your classic cheap white styrofoam that, like, if you just chip it slightly, then there's little dusty things everywhere. There's little white things that just end up all over your house. It's just really, really nice, high quality. Again, like I can't flake this off and end up getting it everywhere, and all the parts fit really nicely in here. So this is actually a box worth keeping. You don't do that with many electronics products you buy. You kind of have the box and then you throw it away because you're like, oh, that was a crappy box to get into. This is really nice, and if I ever move, I now have the perfect box to put all of the Gather accessories back in here, and I'll show you how quickly I can do that without knowing how this thing works, just because of how well designed everything is. And boom, there you go. It's like I knew where everything went, and it was just because the box was well designed enough that I didn't even have to think about it. Packaging is just amazing. I can't wait to clean up my desk, to organize my desk with this, but I'm super excited about Gather. It's as high quality as I imagined it would be. I expect nothing less from Jeff and Ugmonk and everybody at his team, but really, really excited to have Gather, and I hope you'll check it out. There's a link obviously in the description of this video if you want to check that out. Super proud of Jeff to deliver a Kickstarter product in a very quick and timely manner, but also then to build something that has a lasting kind of impression. Like, I think this thing is gonna last forever. I don't see any reason why any of these pieces that are all so well made are ever gonna need to be replaced. So shout out to Jeff and Gather. Hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video, and you go check this out for yourself. You didn't think I was gonna leave you high and dry on the second box, did you? This is my second Gather that I ordered when I got the Kickstarter, so I don't know what to use it for. Maybe for the top of my dresser and my closet, maybe even for the stuff that we keep on the coffee table, although we don't keep anything on the coffee table, but it looks good enough that it could go there. But I didn't want you to go the rest of your life wondering, what was in the second box?
What's in the box?
Now you know, so you know what was in it. It was just another Gather, and yeah, so now we're done.